And I'm just going to tell you a little bit. Yes, there's a QR code. Just maybe take a photograph if it doesn't work. And as people file in, we'll get started here. So people talk about meditation, mindfulness. What are these things? Meditation is really something that is inside your mind, inside your heart, right? Mindfulness, situational awareness, is what's going on around you. We talk about mindfulness because we want a better quality of life. And our better quality of life is sometimes noticing what's going on around us, yes? The smell of the roses, the smell of the air, what your breath feels like coming in and out. So I just wanted to make that, I wanted to sort of explain what that is. Why do we do meditation? We do meditation to reduce our stress, better sleep, have focus, gain energy, all these wonderful things we can gain from meditation. Now, if somebody came in and they were doing Om, and yes, that's a type of meditation. That's a different type of meditation. There are various types of meditation. Some meditation, what I practice, cloudless sky, is to alleviate what's going on in your mind. We love clouds. Clouds are great. But cloudlessness sometimes is a concept to get rid of all the anxieties and things that we have going on in our mind, our day-to-day. Cell phones, anxieties, husbands, wives arguing with you, arguments at school, whatever that is. All that sort of accumulates in your mind, right? And then you find out, you go through your day and you don't acknowledge it. Then where do you find out? At night, when you're asleep, right? You're up, you're tossing and turning, you're replaying all the things in your mind, you're making lists, and there you are with all the baggage of the day. Well, I'm going to try to show you something that can sort of clear that baggage in the morning or throughout your day. So, we'll keep going here. History of meditation has been for thousands of years in various types of religions. People say, Buddhism is a religion. It could be, but it's really a philosophy. I really think that Buddha himself would say, I am not a god, I am immortal, right? And wouldn't classify himself as such. The goal is to try to do an hour meditation a day. Now, I know that's not something that's tenable, but at least 5 minutes. Yes, at least 5 minutes a day. And it's something you work up. It's a practice. This isn't easy. It's tough to get rid of those ideas in your mind. I'm sorry if I'm flowing through this or moving through this. So what to expect when you're meditating? First is the calming part, right? Where you're sort of clearing the clutter from your mind, or you're letting the dirt settle in the glass of water to the bottom. Then, right, is the intent, the abyss, what I call the abyss, where you go in there and you try to clear your mind. And then it's re-entry when you come back to us. So we'll go through those phases. Different types of meditation, as I've explained. There's conceptual, there's Zen meditation, lion's breath, all these different types. For now, we're going to get started with just clearing our minds and getting our body and mind right. So, when you are ready, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to start to focus on the feeling of your body settling into the chair, clenching that, or if your eyes are clenched, sometimes people even say that I have RBF. My face is scrunched up, right? People know what I'm talking about when I say that. Your jaw is clenched. Be mindful of that if your brow is furrowed. And let that go. Try to release the tension in your face, eventually your neck, your back, and let your body settle naturally into the chair. Take a breath and notice the breath. You're probably inhaling as you would naturally. And now we're going to try to push the inhalation deeper and deeper, getting rid of all those toxins, all those worries, in our lungs, our heart, and our mind. Please take note if you're still feeling stress in your body and isolate that stress and let that go. As thoughts come and go in your mind, as they will, don't chase them away, but let them dissipate to the depths of your mind and disappear. Somebody's getting their breath, that's good. Now focus on inhaling deeper and deeper and get those toxins out of your lungs and your mind. And for a little while, I want you to think of a beautiful place, some place that is sanctuary to you. And I want you to hold on to that. I want you to transport yourself to there as best you can. Maybe you can smell the air. Maybe you can feel the air. Take a minute and be there. Now that you're relaxed, a better place, we're going to push you further. I want you to think about absolute darkness, as if you were in the middle of the ocean at nighttime with no moon, no stars. Just you and the water, you and the darkness. As thoughts come and go, let them go. Be mindful of your breath. Only thing other than the darkness you should be monitoring. Now in your mind, I want you to think about reapproaching that beautiful place, wherever that is, and having that vivid in your mind. Hold that for a moment. And on your own time, and when you're ready, please come back to me and open your eyes. Do I have everyone? I know that this is fast, and I understand that it didn't get you to the depths that you wanted to be or desired, but again, this is a practice. Now, I'm going to take you on one more meditation, maybe two. This next meditation is more of a visual, conceptualized meditation. We have obstacles in our mind. We might not be happy to be back at work. The summer hasn't ended for us. We have anxiety. Whatever the cases are, you in your mind picture yourself, whatever that is, right? You might be battling with family members, whatever it is. I can't necessarily jump in your mind at this point with the group and isolate each one of those issues, but you can. So that's what we're going to practice in the next 5 minutes when you're in your mind. And the reason that we're doing that is to be able to visualize a way out or a plan for us to be able to deal with that. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to give you a couple scenarios as I speak. And like the last one, we tried to clear our mind. And what we were doing, we were clearing our mind to give us clarity so we can now focus on what might be an issue in our mind that is stopping us from our goals. Because I know each individual in here has something they want to achieve today or this year, this school year, at this place, in life, whatever it is. And that's the purpose, too, of meditation. You see people that are at the top of their game, special forces, athletes, singers. They're highly focused. When they're in the midst of their mission, they're highly focused. They're not thinking about anything else. And sometimes we get away from our destiny because we're thinking about all this other stuff. And we don't take time to focus on the stuff that we need to get rid of to replace it with us and our goals. So we're going to do that now. And I want you to get relaxed. If you're clutching something or you're tensed up, I want you to sort of let that go and trust your body and trust your relaxation, right? All right, when you're ready again, close your eyes. Get back into that frame of thinking. I'm going to be with you, and we're going to talk through this. And I want you to be conscious of your breathing. And if you hear things, let that go, and nothing to worry about. Thoughts creep in. That's okay too. I want those thoughts that you've been obsessing about to creep in your mind now. If you feel as if you're being held back, you might visualize yourself almost like a cartoon or a movie. What is holding you back? You feel tied down. Or maybe you feel you're not doing what you needed to do to achieve what you needed to. I want you to visualize how that looks in your mind. What does that look like? Okay. And now I want you to start to think about how you're going to get out of that. If there's ropes around you, you're thinking about cutting those ropes. If it's an argument that's going on, what is the alternative? If you feel like you're stagnant or complacent, what is going to be different? What will we do? How are we going to change? How are we going to persevere? And that's something only you can visualize in your mind. Please do not hold yourself back. Don't tell yourself no. Do not be negative. Look at the possibilities. Please regulate your breath. I want you to think about hope. I want you to think about new beginning or alternatives, happiness, calmness. I want you to think about the feeling of triumph and overcoming obstacles. All of us have had that feeling. So I want you to understand and feel how good that feels again, and what that will feel like again once you overcome whatever obstacle it is in your path. And in this next minute, focus on your breath. And when you're ready, and on your own time, please come back to me. Any thoughts, issues? How do you feel? Maybe relaxed, maybe even tired, but our goal isn't always to go to sleep. Our goal at the end of the day is to go to sleep, yes, but it's what did you say? It's natural Xanax. I'll take it. Pharmaceutical companies, watch out! I'm coming for you. I understand that this is rushed and hurried because of time constraints. But I hope that today you saw something in your mind that maybe was different than what you're used to or you know about or familiar with, and try to practice this. I'm here at the school, and you can always come to me. I do meditations weekly, sometimes with my students. And if you're not, just come to me. You can always reach out to me too. Email cfritz@theberg. You know the email. But I want you to think about this as you go through your day and go through your year. Because the problem with society is we get heaped on with everybody and their brother heaping their problems, and we adopt those, we take those on, but we don't deal with our own mind and our own space. And you have to clear the clutter, right? And also, I want everybody to be successful and be happy and strive to level up and do what they need to do this year. Because we all come here and it's like, crap, I got this, I got that. This person's over here, this is going on. And it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. Compartmentalize, stay in our lane. We're good to the people that are loyal to us. And all the other nonsense, who cares? Who cares? Oh, this is my latest statement. If you don't have a mortgage payment for me, I do not give a what you've got to say. I'm just being very real. If you need me, I'm here. Please keep breathing and have a great day. Thank you. I'm really blessed that everybody came. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you came.